Alright, so welcome to the January 21st edition of NXT. We are starting off with NXT Level Up, and we have a tag team match. Just an exhibition match between Dries Anove and Malik Blade versus Out the Mud, Lucian Price, and Bronco Nima. And it gets a 36, which is actually good for Level Up. 39 for Malik, 34, 27 and 25 for Out the Mud. So these two win in 10.5 minutes when Malik Blade submits Bronco Nima. No 36. I did this because we need to change Malik Blade's gimmick. It is currently fan favorite, and we're gonna make him a shot caller. And it's great, awesome, a swagger gimmick. Lost his damage pop more than usual, but it's great. Maybe we can push him with a great gimmick. We go backstage to Wesley giving an interview talking about how he's been preparing for his match against Channing Lorenzo tonight. So just a bit of foreshadowing to the actual episode. Went off script, did well. Gets a 47. Happy with that. And we end the show with a terrible match. Ariana Grace defeats Danny Palmer in 9 minutes by submission after interference from Stevie Turner. And so too long. AJ Winkler did not help. And 19. So let's get into the actual show with the actual good matches, hopefully. And we're back with the main show here, and we are starting off with Trick Williams opening the show, and he's quickly attacked by Ethan Page, who was not stopping his onslaught. The two brawl until security is able to separate them. After they're separated and on other sides of the ring, Obafemi comes out and tells Trick that he'll take his rematch at Vengeance Day, but he wants Ethan Page to be in the match. Vicky Guerrero comes out and announces that the triple threat is official for Vengeance Day. So the segment gets a 57. Very happy with that. Everyone does great working with the crowd. A lot of flavor of the month. Very happy with the start to this show. It didn't increase the heat, but that's fine. We go backstage to Roxanne Perez, who finds Julia and tells her that she talked to Vicky earlier about getting Julia a match tonight. Roxanne says that since she's the champ, she can do what she wants, and what she wants is a tired Julia. But she still sarcastically wishes her good luck. Another good segment, 58. They both do great. AJ Winkler, road agent. I gotta fire him or something. We gotta get rid of him. He's always terrible. But we go next to a match between Charlie Dempsey and Brooks Jensen. Charlie Dempsey, with his great work ethic, is trying to stay warm for his upcoming match against Tony D'Angelo. And we have Charlie Dempsey winning in 10 minutes by submitting Brooks Jensen. 55 for Dempsey, 44 for Jensen. And that gets a 55, which is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. So we're off to a great start. And after that match, I do need to fire him. Tony D'Angelo comes out to the stage, slowly clapping as Dempsey's ready to leave. He raises his title above Dempsey, and Dempsey pushes him out of the way and walks off. Segment gets a 48. I do need to address this, I feel like. And then, obviously, we talked about Uriah Connors getting a match to, become the top contender for the Heritage Cup. And I put this triple threat together versus Noam Dar and Riley Osborne. And Uriah Connors wins in 7 minutes after submitting Riley Osborne after blatantly cheating. And Noam carries in the in-ring performance. It gets a 51 because I did a creative finish, and I'm sure Noam Dar definitely helped. With his 53, 35 for Uriah, 33 for Riley Osborne. And awesome. Very happy with that. 51, wow. Alan Henley cuts a promo telling Stephanie Vaquer that she can't just show up and take a title that took her years to earn. She tells Stephanie that she has no backup to help her and that she's going to lose if she tries taking Henley's title. Vaquer responds that if she can't have her own backup, she'll take out Valens instead. So Vaquer goes to set up a match against one of Fatal Influence. And this was a mess of a segment, which is my bad. I forget that she doesn't know English yet in this save. Yeah. Julia has her match that Roxanne set up. It's against Jakara Jackson, and Julia gets a 66-26 for Jakara. Match gets a 54, which is awesome. And the crowd is back to being white hot again. And yeah, hopefully this gets Jakara up a little bit, but you never know. A diving crossbody. A little short 7-minute match. After the match, Roxanne rushes the ring to try and attack Julia, but Julia sees it coming. She drops Roxanne with a stiff forearm and holds the NXT Women's title above her head. This gets a 53, and they both do great. Awesome. Great show so far. Now, the match that was set up last week between Wesley and Channing Stacks Lorenzo gets a 51 after Wes defeats Channing in 12 minutes by pinfall. 61 for Wesley, 39 for Stacks, and yeah, I mean, just 50s all across the board. Very happy with this show. Shawn Michaels and Miko Satomura introduce the NXT universe to Yoshiki Inamura, who is on loan from Noah, and he wishes to teach the NXT roster members about honor and his style of fighting. The introduction is interrupted by Out the Mud, who tell Inamura that in the streets there is no honor, and that they'll teach him that lesson soon enough. So a 49 for the part 1 and 42 for part 2. 48 is honestly a lot better than I thought this segment was going to be. I'm sure Shawn Michaels helps a lot. Same with Satomura, but... And there we are. Another bad match for Ava. I think this is going to be her last match in a while. 18 for Ava, 34 for Cora Jade. I put her against Cora because I thought Cora would do great, but they don't click, and Cora Jade was off her game. And the crowd hates it. A 29 for Ava is honestly good, but holding back, poor basics, inexperience, poor psychology, inconsistent, yeah. And their chemistry sucks, and yeah. The Ava experiment is not working well. The crowd is saved after we go backstage to Lyra, who meets up with her former, or maybe still, best friend Tatum Paxley, and meets the rest of Chemical X, her new friends. Shotzi looked good. Was the only person who did well off script. AJ Winkler kind of screwed us here again. Definitely getting fired. 43 segment. It's fine. And then we have a match between Vaquer and JC Jane. I was originally going to do Jasmine next, but I thought JC Jane would get a better rating, and it looks like that was right. 49 for the match, 52 for Vaquer, and 39 for JC Jane. Yeah, and it increases the storyline. We go backstage again to William Regal talking to Lexis King, who says that now that Uriah is the top contender, he's not just coming for the cup, he plans to destroy it. I could say 52. The storyline gains heat, setting up this match. And we're ending the show with a 3v3 match where Gallus beats Dante Chen and Fraxiom after Joe Coffey pins Dante Chen, who did struggle, but we still get a 52 for the match. And Gallus got around 40s, Fraxiom with the high 50s, and Dante Chen with a 27. And yeah, that's the show. Let's see how we do. Increases our popularity in 9 regions, a 54 overall, like a very well-rounded show. Obviously, Ava wrestling is not great, and then this promo was a bit of a mess, but overall, I thought it was good. So let me know what you thought of the show. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for our third brand, which is being rebranded again, but you'll see.